Hey there guys and girls, I'm Ali and this is my first time I've done this, so I hope it's not too bad and you enjoy. So today I wanted to talk to you about bullying. I've been through bullying myself and it's not a nice thing to go through. I'm still dealing with bullying to this very day and it's a hard process to go through, but it will get better and it is nice because it gives you an experience with life and you get to understand a lot more about people, I guess, because you have a kind of higher level to connect with them if they've been through bullying themselves. Bullying is one of the main reason that I began full-time homeschooling, because I couldn't deal with it. It got to the point where the death threats, the name calling, the getting people's lunches thrown at me, rocks, or people coming up to me and telling me to hurry up and kill myself. It just got a bit too much for me, so I began homeschooling, which helped. On a few occasions I would listen to what they would say when I was at school. I was sitting on the grass one day and a group of kids come up to me and they surrounded me, and I only had about 3 friends when I was at school and they weren't there that day. And this group of people were telling me that I should hurry up and kill myself, to cut right there and then and just end it all, because my life was worthless and I meant nothing. And I made the mistake of listening to them. And I pulled out a razor blade right there and then, just straight out of my jump up wristing part. I'd made holes and I had razor blades all in them. So I pulled one out and I just cut deeper than I'd ever cut before. And I guess, I don't know, but their faces at first kind of seemed like they didn't expect me to actually cut, but then they were kind of like, they changed into a face that they were like, oh my god, she cut, glad. And they all began to walk away, and a few of them turned around and said, go on, hurry up, finish it, kill yourself already, and continued walking off. So that was probably one of the worst days I'd ever had. I was pretty glad that one of my counsellors I was seeing at the time had heard from someone that I'd cut in the middle of the school ground, and she come to me and took me inside and wrapped it up and stopped the bleeding and everything. So I'm grateful for all my counsellors for helping me. The bullying I received at school and out of school actually caused me to have severe depression and anxiety, and they really aren't good things to have. It gets to the stage where on certain days when I'm really bad with my depression and anxiety, I don't want to leave my room, or I don't want to leave the house because I'm scared that somebody might come up to me or something like that. And it's a nice feeling to have when you kind of feel like you're all alone and you're trapped because you've been through all this stuff and you're like, well, what do? People are going to come up to me and tell me to kill myself again, and I don't need to go down that road again. I'm depressed, I want to cut myself, I want to kill myself, I don't know what to do. So you pretty much just lock yourself away, and that is not the answer, because it's just not. When I was a lot worse than what I am now, I was seeing 4 to 5 counsellors a week and a therapist every second week. I've attempted suicide many times and they helped me to sort of overcome that part of my depression. I have finally made it to 8 months cut-free, everyone. I'm actually quite proud of myself. So I'm slowly getting there. Like, a lot of you probably are struggling at the moment, but I can advise you, it does get better with time. So stick it out and you'll have the better life out of it. Most of the times when I felt like I've tried to attempt suicide, I felt like nobody noticed, like, I was worthless and nobody would care if I was gone anyway. And I was wrong, because people noticed the cuts, people noticed the bruises and all of that, and they asked me and I didn't know what to say. And I've now realised, as you get older and you go through these stages, that trying to commit suicide, cutting and all of that, doesn't really help with daily life. Like, I'm struggling to get a job because I have scars all up my arms, and when you go for meetings or job interviews, sometimes you'll find that they ask you about them if they notice them, and it's kind of like, wow, what do I say? And that sometimes they don't like someone that's depressed or anxious or might be nervous to talk to customers to work. So I found that's one of the hardest points of me getting a job, is I have scars up my arm and I'm nervous. Bullying has a lot of effects on people, and you won't realise what you're doing to someone until after you do it, until it's too late to say you're sorry. And many people have bullied someone to the point where they do actually commit suicide, and then they're like, why did she commit suicide? Why did he commit suicide? They were such a beautiful person, but they were actually the reason that they did it, and they don't understand, sort of. It's not a nice feeling, so don't bully, because it causes so many mental and physical problems on people these days that you don't understand. A lot of these people have dreams, like, my dream is to be a doctor one day, but I probably won't ever get there because bullying, I'm scared to go outside. It's caused me this severe scaredness, I guess, where it's like phobia. I can't go outside. It's like the sun burns, but it's people. You guys scare me. You know, you're crushing people's dreams when you bully them. I had teachers bully me, telling me that I was stupid, I would never, ever be what I wanted. And that hurt. So don't let people get to you guys. Just stay tough and stick it out, because you'll get, I don't know, you'll be the one rewarded in the end. When you are persistent and have a family and you're happy, and they're miserable with bad jobs, or they are still those pathetic little children that bully you, even though you're the better person. So to you guys out there watching, I'm here to listen, or understand, or even try to help you. It will get better, guys. It just takes a little time, maybe even a lot of time, but it will get better. I love you guys. Stay strong. Love ya.